G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Readiness to Defy a God, Super Saiyan Trunks Future, and this is the free-to-play Strength Super Saiyan Trunks, who obviously recently got his Extreme Z Awakening as a part of Part 3 of the Worldwide Celebration 2023 on JP and Global Dokkan. So this guy, his EZA is pretty good. I think, looks solid enough. Obviously a bit specific in terms of requirements, but I think overall it's not bad. It's a free-to-play unit, so they like to get a bit wonky with these things. But he's an Entrusted Will category lead with 77% and 3 key, raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and has a medium chance of performing a crit on his super attack. He has attack and defense of 150%, an additional attack and defense of 120% when key is 9 or more, an additional attack and defense is 60% and all allies key +2, and defense of 30% for 7 turns from the start of turn. He will have defense of 150% starting from the 8th turn, and then he has a high chance of guarding all attacks when there's another 4 or more Entrusted Will category allies on the team. Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, Messenger from the Future, Dismal Future, and Sharing the Limit are all his link skills, and he's on Hybrid Saiyans, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Vegeta's Family, Super Saiyans, Bond the Master and Disciple, Exploding Rage, Revenge, Battle of Wits, Entrusted Will, Bond the Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighters, and Super Heroes. So overall, a pretty interesting unit. I think he's actually not bad. The requirement, for this guy to have 4 Entrusted Will category units is, quite limiting. Obviously, it means then you're basically tied to running him on a Entrusted Will team because you need 4 units or more on the team. So you basically have to have 2/3 of your team be Entrusted Will, and I can understand that irritates a couple people. From my perspective, honestly speaking, I don't think it's that big a problem because he's free to play and because Entrusted Will got quite a few upgrades recently. The real thing is he worth placing himself on the team? And I think overall he's okay. When his guard procs, he's actually incredibly useful. He provides support. His defense after super is honestly not bad, and he can do a decent job of tanking in the second slot while providing some necessary buffs and bonuses to the rest of the team. The big thing is when his guard does not proc, he basically just isn't nearly as useful. So it's one of those things whereby he looks pretty solid on paper, and as a unit, honestly, I think he's fine, especially as a free-to-play unit. But the real thing is does he provide enough that he'd slot in over a whole bunch of the other great units that we've got in the celebration? And we've got, for Entrusted Will, we've managed to grab, Strength, Future Gohan, Physical, Time Traveler's Trunks. We've managed to grab a EZA for AGL Trunks and Mai. We've managed to grab a EZA for Tech Trunks in a suit of armor. We've managed to grab, Strength Trunks is EZA, the other Strength Trunks. So, it's the real question is more so can you fit him on the team than anything else, at least from my perspective. And obviously, it's one of those situations where you have to debate, is the unit really bringing enough as a free-to-play to guarantee going on? And I think overall, as a floater, to fill up a gap on your team, I think he's actually fine. I think he's okay. I can see myself using him for the Entrusted Will category mission for the Mortal Will event. So I think overall he's, he has that flexibility about him. Obviously, when you look at him as a unit, you have to debate what are you using him over or who are you using him over. And I think for me, he's in a situation where he's fine. As is, he may not be crushing it, he may not be the absolute best free-to-play unit, but I think he's got enough flexibility and versatility that he is definitely usable without being maybe a unit that sits in your face with being so super good as a free-to-play. Link wise, pretty decent, pretty solid, one might say. I think overall he's got a decent link set. Prepared for battle gives him good coverage. The Golden Warrior Super Saiyan kind of triangle with Prepared for Battle basically gives you access to like 80% of the incredibly solid units in the game. Royal Lineage, Messenger from the Future, give him a decent clip. And then of course he's got Dismal Future, Sharing the Limit. So Dismal Future, Royal Lineage, keep him covered on Vegeta's Family and Future Saga. Sharing the Limit is more a free-to-play link, where you don't gain as much benefit. And obviously link leveling is a thing, but as a free-to-play unit and as a super unit, link leveling this guy is not something I would suggest or, you know, even offer for you to prioritize. At the end of the day, I just don't see him being, you know, super duper crucial as a free-to-play and super class from a link leveling perspective. Although he is versatile, although he's pretty useful, I just think you don't want to waste those keys or stamina or that slot on your link leveling team for him specifically. But yeah, other than that, honestly speaking, he's pretty cool, nice and versatile, and I do like the support. I do like the mechanisms, maybe a bit too restricted, so I think they could have gone a little bit harder with them, at least let them raise some defense on that super. But yeah, overall, pretty good stuff. I like him, and yeah, I think at the end of the day, he's not too bad. I just think he's one of those units whereby we've had so many good replacements already for him, so many good easy A's, and as a free-to-play, he just doesn't have kind of a roster slot like the base Trunks does, who at least has a different name. That's it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.